Good morning to one and all, and welcome to another day of God knows where we're going to be this time round. Anyway, after our drunken chat with a local in Ullapool Saturday night, we decided, you know what, we're going to go to Lewis and Harris, as he told us how beautiful it was, and it was well worth a visit. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel.
And how did we end up on the island of Lewis and Harris?
After watching the rugby in Ullapool, we won the rugby. We won by 2 points, I believe it was, against, who was we against?
Ireland. Drop kick, last kick of the game.
Yeah, last kick of the game. So here
sitting
we are.
Amongst the Scottish and the cut of Irish. The Scottish this morning said they want England to win because we can do them a favour. Apparently now we're above them. There's your favour.
We ended up having a drunken night out with 2 Scottish trawlermen who advised us that if we thought the beaches on the NC 500 were great, we'd never been to Lewis and Harris.
So the next morning, despite our hangovers, we booked a ferry, and by the end of the night we was on our way. It was only on the ferry that we realised that going on a Sunday probably wasn't the best idea, because Monday is our busiest day at work. And not only that, I had a meeting by Zoom with Mr. Corporate himself. That was Larry Balloon.
Here we are on this not so bright Tuesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday morning, I believe. Obviously, still on the Isle of Lewis. We're about 30 minutes up from the park up we were at yesterday. Unfortunately, yesterday was a bit of an off because we had a lot of work to do. So we just decided to change a bit of scenery, drive up here last night. And we've ended up on this lovely little harbour. Now, this is where we've parked. Got gorgeous views, as per norm. When do we not have gorgeous views? And then we have the little harbour there. Now, if you stay here, it's £8 a night. There's an honesty box to put your pennies in. Please do put in the money that they ask you to do, because it does help keep these places up and running. This is absolutely gorgeous.
After finishing work Tuesday, we finally got to go out and do a bit of touristy stuff. So we headed up to the stone circle at... The
Callanas standing stones are cross-shaped standing stones erected 5,000 years ago. They are older than Stonehenge and were a place of daily ritual for at least 2,000 years.
Purely by chance, we stumbled across Dun Carlaway Brock. Built in the 1st century, it is said to be one of the finest remaining brocks left in Scotland. As usual, the last chore of the day was to find somewhere to rest our weary heads for the night. Today we are going to visit some ancient monuments and cairns, but first of all we've got to make sure the weather's okay. Turned out nice again.
We've moved up to the Norse Mill and lime kilns that are here. Oh, it's so nice not to have to shout over the wind. Anyway, little mill with the lime kilns, which kind of give you an insight into the Scandinavian way of life back in the day that was here on the Lewis. There's a little stream running through which is to help bring the water up, and also for them to get rid of the water that used to go into the lock just over there. This was actually still running up until the 1930s. Oh wow. And this is where they used to grind up the grain to turn into meal. So cool.
So Lise, remind me again why we had to spend a windy night on top of a cliff in Lewis.
Because of my love of large lighthouses.
You do love a large lighthouse.
We desperately want to get into that parking spot there, so Spencer's going to lay a few slabs. We'll just trip underneath. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Right at the back. You going? Yeah, you alright? You going? Yeah. So we're down We just got to get up. Another beautiful morning here in Lewis and Harris, and we're at the far end. We're by the, I believe it's called Ness Point, and we're going to head to the Ness Lighthouse. I've come down here because we had one day of no wind yesterday, but it's come back with a vengeance today, and it's probably the most secluded place. Anyway, we're just parked up on a hill over there, just up there. I say a hill, little hill, not too far from here. So we are now at the most northerliest point on the Isle of Lewis. We're at the butt of Lewis, and here we have the magnificent and bigger than all the others lighthouses thus far we've seen in Scotland. It stands 27 metres high and 52 metres above sea level. Look at that, look. Now this one, you'll be surprised to hear, was not built by Robert Stevenson. It was actually built by David Stevenson, a descendant of his. And funny enough, the books by Robert Louis Stevenson were based on, they reckon, the lighthouses that Robert Stevenson built throughout his time all around Scotland, and that included Kidnapped and Treasure Island. Pretty interesting fact, eh? Anyway, here we have it, it's all its glory. We're just pulling out of a little park up now. We've got to try and get out the top without scratching the bottom of the van. Ooh. Slowly, slowly. Just before you whiz off anyway. And we're out. So we're having a bit of a bumpy ride from the north end of Lewis, heading down, but the winds are blowing a gale big time, and now the rain started. How you feeling, Spence?
I'm living my best life. I've took my tooth out in case you crash. Sensible suggestion there. We eventually started to head down to the Isle of Harris to see what this beautiful beach was all about and whether it was worth it. But first of all, we had our motorhome duties to attend to.
We're at Ness Sports Centre, which is over there. Now the services they actually offer are you can empty your toilet and get water in that. All of that is for £4, which is really bloody good. Here's your little your loo point over here. I'll just show you. Oh, and you can also get rid of your rubbish, which is also here as well. There's your rubbish bins. There's your loo drop. I won't show you down it. Not the most pleasant experience. And then just over there where Spencer is where you fill up with water. There's a little tap there. You will need your own hose. You get all of that for £4. Also, you can go inside and have a shower, which they charge us £3 for. They've also got a sauna in there, which we're looking to use as well. They've charged us an extra £1 to use it. It takes about 30 minutes for it to heat up, so they're heating it up for us, and then we're going to go in there, have a sauna, then have a shower, get ourselves all clean. We have the sauna. And there we have Mr. N, chilling out.
Be prepared to forsake a little love.
Let's go, beach. And all I can say is, wow. Probably one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever been to. And it just looks like you're in the Caribbean. Obviously minus the cold, obviously with the coat on. But it's absolutely amazing. Certainly somewhere I'd come back to. Now, when we were speaking to the drunken Scots in the pub, this was the one place he said to come. And I have to say, he is not wrong. So this is just around the other side of the beach. We're just walking around it now. Look at that, look. Just popped his head over the hill to say hello.
Hello.
Wow.
I've got nothing for you. I've got nothing for you.
If we'd have known you were here, we'd have bought some carrots.
There's some butts, mate.
But to be fair, I didn't expect a big horse to come
No, that was quite
up over the sand dunes.
Keep her on the gate, wouldn't you?
You are beautiful. So good morning one and all. So after leaving our car park at West Harris, we've decided to come up into the hills, and we're now going to be climbing Luskentyre Mountain, which I believe is the highest one here. What's the height of it, Spence?
799 metres in new money.
799 metres, so right, just over 2,000 feet. So anyway, we've parked at the Luskentyre car park, which is just over there. You see our van, and we are heading up that bugger.
Here comes Loopy Lease. Up the steep bit. No defined path whatsoever down there whatsoever. Wet, slippery. Fortunately, I hope we're on a bit of roots now, and it's going to be steeper, but it should be easy terrain. We'll see how we go. There's the summit, the hard bit.
Let's go do a bit of scrambling. Yeah, have a think about that at the top, as we always do. So we've made it to the top of Luskentyre, the highest mountain in Lewis and Harris. It's Spence having a snack.
Too right. Sitting in
And
the
I'm
snow.
going to show you the views. Yeah. If you look right over in the distance, you can see the mainland of Scotland and the mountains over there. We've got a bit of snow on the top. Look at that, look. Quite a mad climb up. So that is what we climbed. Pretty bad scramble actually up to the top there. That's because we didn't take the path because we couldn't find it. And this is where we're heading to. Nearly home.
Fist
How
bumps.
did you think of that? What did you think of that walk, Spence?
We came, we climbed, we conquered.
And we've now parked in Tarbuck, which I think it's Tarbet, just parked over there in the car park, and we're heading to the Outer Hebrides for some dinner. So we're at the Outer Hebrides and we're going straight for the pudding. Nice pudding with strawberries. After climbing Luskentyre, the mountain yesterday, we are now on our way again, leaving tomorrow. So today we're just gonna go, first thing this morning, we're gonna go and hopefully empty our toilet and get some water if all goes to plan. So we've been taking a drive around the Isle of Harris. We've now reached the bottom end and we've come to what is called Chillerman, St Clement's Church. So we're going to go in and have a browse. It is classed as a historical site. Let's pop in, see if we can get in there and have a look. Oh, we can. St Clement's Church was built around 1520 by Alexander MacLeod and was specifically built for the chief of the MacLeod's clan. It was only used until 1560, where it fell into disrepair after the Reformation. However, it was used as a burial site for the MacLeods for centuries. It is famous for a carved tomb of Alexander, who died in 1547, and it depicted hunting, sailing and religious figures. So here we are at Holstiness car park, I believe it is. It's right down the bottom. Well, it's not right down the bottom. It's on the east coast. It is right down the bottom of the east coast of Lewis. Now we're only staying here for the day, and you don't actually pay until the 1st of April till the 30th of September, and that's £5 if you stay for the day, and then £10 to stay overnight, as long as they keep it those prices. Really good deal. You've got all of your you've got a water dump, you've got a tap to fill up with water, which we haven't found that, but we will do. But there are toilets and showers, and they're in here, and I'm going to show you them as if there's no one else in there. We'll go and have a look. We've got showers in here. It's £1, but I'm not sure how long they last for. I have read that they don't last very long, but it's a nice big shower. Easy for disabled as well to get in and out, and there's your little box to pay. It is 3 minutes for the shower, so with me that would cost me about a £5. And you've also got this area here which you can come and sit in. It's nice and warm in here, and you've also got little vending machines as well with little snacks in and teas and coffees. I'm outside, but the views from here are just amazing. Right on the beach. The water is like green. It is absolutely gorgeous. Lovely little spot, a lovely little find as well. Sorry, got a shut because the helicopter's out, so we're doing another show. Maybe you can see it up there. I don't know whether it's doing some sort of rescue. Just don't ram the car with those ones. Excuse me. Oh, I think I'm a little one. Oh, I think he's nudging him.
Come on, girls and boys.
Oh.
We've got the road of hell to drive down. Got a big phone behind and all.
Oh God, I can see him peering round the back. He's just got his little head peering round the edge.
Hello.
We kind of surrounded. Oh, bless you, look, they're just peering at us. Oh, that's one. The little one walked back up there. So you stay there. Thank you.
You just don't realise how far we've got to go on this road, guys.
I know. You can't go this
And I
way.
really don't want to be driving at the bazaar.
So that is it for an amazing week on Lewis and Harris, but unfortunately now we are heading back to Ullapool to complete our NC500 journey.